Theme song. A villager is cured, and the winter sets in, year number 9. Our rat catcher is almost done, and between the last episode and this episode, we had a bit of a building boom. Got a lot of houses done here. Now, they're not upgrading because we're still lacking in those herbs, which we're going to work on today. It's looking really good, though. We got 20 months of food stored. However, that is because we have 1,500 greens. Those foragers are hard at work. Our smoked meat stores are actually on the decline, so we could actually end up losing quite a lot of this food, unfortunately. I'd love to get some of these. What do we have here? What do you got? Oops, my bad. Sorry. Sorry. Go back to your dude. Oh no, I accidentally RTS'd him out of his wagon, and now his wagon's stuck. What do I do? Unfilled. No. How do I free you back to your duties? Stop. Ignore me. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, Wainwright. Okay, there he goes. Okay, just leave him alone. I think I need another wagon shed, I think. Another wagon shop would probably be a good idea at this point. We're starting to get there, I would say. This is my windmill. I don't want to put too many buildings near it, but what if I put a wagon shop here? It's kind of not a bad spot for it, maybe? Walls and roads. No, it's in storage, I think, isn't it? Where is it? Here. Cooper? Nope. Storehouse. Vault. No, okay. It wouldn't be in. Yeah, it's right there. Just a weird name. Okay. Wagon shop. Let's put the wagon shop here near the entrance. Let's get this wagon shop built. We have the planks and the stone for it, so that should be all right. We've got 16 logs, so hopefully our firewood will pick up through the winter. The firewood stocks have certainly dropped down, but once we're not doing our building booms, we seem to be able to pick up logs. So hopefully our firewood splitters keep on working here. Oh yeah, 75. There we go. So we got this other wagon workshop in. I think that's going to help us because what I'd like to do is start thinking about like, okay, where was that? How do we get to the iron in the hills? The iron hills, how do we mine them? But then another thing I saw out here, folks, willow bushes. Yield 0, probably because it's, you know what I mean? It's kind of a what's it time. It's the winter. But when I clicked on the willow bush, willow is also used in medicine due to the presence of salicin in its bark, which reduces fever and inflammation. Now, are these my herbs? Is this all I have, probably? New villagers immigrated. 2 new villagers are born. Good. Give me your tax money so I can sustain my healthcare system. Let me just grab the forager shack and bring it over to these willow trees here and see what it gives me. So it shows willow, not necessarily herbs, but that helps us in medicine production. So we might as well get a forager going on out here. And I think if we put the forager hut here, that's not going to be too bad. Oh, my kingdom for a search bar, by the way. So, forager hut, forager shack, villager stricken with typhoid. Yes, because we can't get any soap because we don't have herbs. So we're going to get that forager shack done here. Now this is perfect. Now, there are no fruit-bearing trees within range, so we need to plant some trees. Now, this area I was looking, influenza as well? What happened to the influenza? Where's my influenza person? Are you got the influenza? Can you tell me why you got influenza? We still have the firewood. It's not that cold. Did you just get cold enough? Okay, well, selling... Oh no, Elra's selling snake oil? That's not gonna cure anybody. I'm charging... You're costing me 30 doubloons a month to sell snake oil. Okay, well, let's plant some trees here so we can survive. I kind of want some late peach trees here. Oh, this is awesome here. This is gonna be great. Okay. So let's go peach trees. Oh, you know what? I kind of screwed up because I want sort of a pathway that runs around the wall. I'm going to go here, like so. Then I'm going to plant, hear me out, I'm going to plant an apple tree right there. Then I'm going to have this road, this path, kind of curve down there, just so it looks a little nicer. Then we might get another guard tower in there, is kind of what I'm getting at. We plant maybe a pear tree right here or something? Can they still get to a guard tower if I put it there? Because I'd love to put another tree here. So I'm going to plant this tree here. Oh, I see what I've done. This is not a very well-placed arborist because his work area is not ideal. Okay, I can move it, though. I can move it. Okay, so I'm going to actually move it back to, like, here. There we go. Then I'm going to plant some more trees on the outside. Some of these trees. And nobody come and, like, you know, destroy these. I hope my work camp doesn't cut them down. But I'm basically just like, the fertility is really nice in this area, so I'm just going to plant like rows, like quite a few trees here, and just kind of see what we get out of it. Plant some apples. Where's the path going? The path goes along here, so let's N key. Bring that path out a little bit. And have double trees here. So this is like a nice little use of this area. We could even get another arborist in along here, and they can really just like harvest trees to their heart's content on either side of the wall, I think. Let's go there with an apple tree, there with an apple tree. And let's get some more pear trees off to the side. I think eventually, like I won't now, but eventually we can get more decorative with it. I think that would look nice, but for now, this is kind of what we want. Then let's go with a path along here. Just so it's a little easier this time. And get another one of these arborists. I think this is going to pay off for food. So let's do it. Another arborist right there. Now this guy, yeah, we might move this onto this side and plant a bunch of trees outside the walls or something for this arborist. And maybe a few in here just for fun. Oh, that is looking good. That's looking much better. Okay, so now we have an arborist here. Unable to work, but that's fine. We're working on it. We got a few planted already. Hopefully that's not too many trees. And I think we can obviously get more min-maxy about it right now, but I'm kind of just being a little more decorative than that. Okay, we've got 9 months of food with a bunch of it about to go off. That's a bummer. We do have our other fisher hut, which is up and nice. That's nice. I can actually move the work range a little bit to like that. And I didn't know you could do that, so I'm actually going to grab this work range here and push it forward down the water a little bit to like there. Hopefully capture some more fish that way. Oh no, what do we have going on here? What is this? Oh, it's a bear. Oh crap. What kind of workers do I have nearby? Oh, it's because of the fish. Crap. Okay, let's smack this guy a little bit and see if he'll give chase. Oh, he's going to give kill chase. I didn't know he was going to be doing a kill chase. Yeah, that ding-dong of the graveyard is definitely going to be coming in handy pretty soon here. Okay, let's see if we can get you all the way here, and hopefully the bear gets killed before that point. But that way my freaking buildings don't get destroyed. I think I need to find it. Oh, crap. Where are they going? I need to find an engineer building so they can repair some of these structures. It looks like... Oh, actually, never mind. The builders do eventually get around to it, so that's nice. In the meantime, since we now have what appears to be a little bit of a bonus of wood, we're going to do some large expansions to our wall. Let's bring that wall out there. Yeah, let's harvest the crap out of that bad boy. The bear is now taking double damage. The villagers... Oh no! I took the guards out. Crap. Now we have to do hand-to-hand, which is not great for typhoid. Oh boy. One more. Don't let him get that kill in. Oh, that almost killed somebody for sure. They might have some rabies because of my absolutely stupid move of taking the guards out of their tower. Okay, this is looking good. I think now is the time to start... No, let's keep being aggressive about our wall building for now. And then let's bring... Oh, this kind of got a little bit out of hand, didn't it? Okay, let's bring this path here to about there. We've got some accidental overbuilding going on here. Cull for wood, please. Whoops. I wasn't paying attention. So we actually need this road to kind of come up like so, and then around there like that. Okay. So then this wall will just bulge out a little bit, almost like a bastion, which we've built in some other games before. Shout out RimWorld. And you know what we're going to do? We'll take advantage of that, and we're going to leave a little chunk here where we can get some towers up. And then I'll come over here. And then I kind of want to like start going on a bit of a diagonal approach if I can. Not much of one, because it's a small circle there. And then this will just be a straight corner. But what we can do to get to that corner is the following. We can grab this here. Kind of like that. Here. There. We'll see how that looks. Again, this is our first wall in this game. So if we can finish that, that's going to actually give us a little bit of full security around this corner. Now, I know it's not, you know, fully walled off just yet, but that feels pretty good. I actually might need... We're probably going to grow... Oh, sorry, villager. We're probably going to grow outside of our... Probably grow too big for our britches at some point, I think, here. as we're already shoved up against the walls on the left side at least. We'll fill all this in with houses, hopefully upgrade them and get some more people. 6 months of food left, but it is now the summer, so that means the forager huts are hopefully going to kick in and help kind of work that up. It says there's no stone left near the work camp, so we can move this. I don't really care about stone at the moment. Okay, we got a predator sighted. Where's that predator? Everybody's working together to remove this predator from the alive predators list. He's gone now. He'll become pelts eventually. All right, now, I have some stone. Oh, weird. That's like a stone. Why is that telling me? Why is it advertising 1 stone? Just so you know, there's 1 stone here. Oh, my forager's hut's built. Okay, great. Let's bring this out here. Till about there. Perfect. Okay, so start bringing in hopefully some herbs. Maybe they're on a spawn timer or something, you know what I mean? Every time you harvest some willow, you get a chance of getting some quote-unquote herbs. We've cured a villager with snake oil, which does lead me to question some of my beliefs, but that's fine. We're just going to move on, because I do know that there's some iron in them there hills nearby. I know there's further away iron, but I saw some iron here earlier. 17 villagers graduated? Well, heck. Congratulations. Unless that's bad. Is that bad in this game? Alright, the best iron I can find is still in these hills. There's also a gold ore up in this area, which is really nice. So I think what I want to do is take a look at what my options are. Like, could I put some shelters near... hang on 1 second. Housing. Could I put them near... other things? Temporary shelters can be stocked with food and supplies, allowing workers that are far from their residences to work longer before returning from home. So I think that means if I put a shelter out here, or 2, that I can get some mines going off in there, because that is a long ways away. We also might even want a bit of a sally port over here. Let's do that. Let's delete this bad boy, which is a term I keep saying. I apologize. Hit me up in the comments below if you just absolutely hate that I keep saying bad boy. And I'm going to turn that around. There we go. So that's going to be sort of our access to the mines, if you will. A nice curvy road up into the mines. There we are. Okay, so we'll get that curvy road done up to our mines here and start working on these. I don't know when we'll be able to get them, but we have a nice surplus of resources here that I'm seeing, so this is really good to see. However, my food's not so good. Gold ore. Don't really care about gold ore at the moment, although maybe it'd be helpful. But what I really want to get going on is a... villagers stricken with typhoid. Okay. Okay, a coal mine. Built atop a coal deposit. The coal mine gives miners a place to harvest coal. Iron mine, iron deposit. Okay. Oh, interesting. Wait, hang on. No, bring that back up. So if I put this... Oh, there is a coal deposit over here, too. There's a lot of mining to be done in these hills. We might have to build a town out here, to be honest. So it kind of thinks like... It feels like they're going to mine a bunch of stuff. But anyway, let's get a... iron mine right here. And another iron mine. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a quick one, isn't it? Whatever. I mean, iron is iron, so let's get some iron. Slopes too steep. Interesting. Interesting. You don't want me to put some iron there, so what we need to do is flatten this terrain. So let's grab our flatten tool here and carve ourselves out a little spot. Why has it been temporarily halted? Okay, no, it's good now. All right, great. Then, in the meantime, see if I can't extend this road up to here a little bit. There's my Kermit voice again. All right, and let's go for a work camp. Or not a work camp. We don't need a work camp, do we? We just need the shelter, I think. Temporary shelter. Oh, this looks sweet. Up in the hills. Buried in the hills near that. Now, this is the one that we should prioritize. So let's get that thing built sooner rather than later. I believe we actually have, because a lot of people have moved in, I believe we have a lot of laborers. 6. I mean, that's not great, but we have some laborers. And that's definitely going to keep things moving like our path here. Farmers, -1. Oh, incapable of working. Okay, good to know. Now, we're down to 4 months of food. Because we're harvesting, on 2 of these farms, we're just harvesting whatever the crap this is. Buckwheat. I think you can eat buckwheat. I don't think it yields much grain. Oh, it's a grain. I think that means we should mill it. And then this is going to yield a bunch, hopefully, of... whatever that is. Not flax, flans. Oh, and we're doing clover here to kind of improve, because the weed level is really good, though. Fertility is a little lower. Maybe we're being a little too... Yeah, honestly, I think we are. We're being a little too scared to farm on this land. So what do we have here? I want something with heat tolerance. Turnips are pretty great. That's later in the year. We're going to do that. Carrots. What else has good heat tolerance? Flax. It's not useful. I need to feed these people right now. Oh, these bad boys. Okay. Let's get this out, and let's put in some cabbage. Can't fit cabbage in there? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, let's take out the work order. Get some cabbage in there. Oh, yeah, I see. It's quite big, isn't it? Let's do that for now. Get some cabbage next year. 5 months of food. Okay, good. We do have, I mean, we have 3 forager huts now. Predator sighted. Where are ya? In town, of all places. Attacking a house. Really going for that house, aren't ya? He's not going to stop. Here, give him a stab. And now run. Run, run, run. There we go. Bring him to the tower. The tower will help. A couple of arrows come streaking across the day's sky with extremely... I was just about to say really great aim, but that one missed. All right, I'll bring him down here. And then maybe even just keep running for your own safety, because I think they'll get this guy before we need to worry too much. Good aim, good aim. Oh, the bear has second thoughts. But they won't last long enough. He's not going to be able to have a third thought. Goodbye, bear. All right, how are we doing with this wall? This wall's coming along. This is looking pretty good. We're using up a lot of our logs. I think we need to start thinking about establishing more like farmland and stuff. So let's pull like a path off of this. I think that looks kind of cool for now. We can always get rid of that road later. But maybe we pull a path. Let's take a look at my fertility rating. So I think we should pull a path here. So the farms use up most of that fertile, area, crescent, if you will. Let's go here, like something like this. Up to there. Yep. And then a road straight across. No, sir. Straight across to there. Oh, that's going to look real good. Okay, great. So this is where we're going to establish some farms for some farmland for some grain. Because we want to start working on that now that we've got a couple things flowing in here. So, food production. And really, once you see a number less than like 20, in my opinion at least, especially with 3 of it about to spoil, to me what that says is like, okay, only think about food production for like quite a bit of time right now. So let's go ahead and like get a farm there. You know what we need to think about? Hang on. You know what we need to think about is probably fencing this off, don't we? So here's what we're going to do, actually. We're going to cancel this. How do we do this? How do we want to put this fence in? Maybe it's over this. Maybe it's over this road. So we didn't need to take that down, I guess. So let's go walls and roads. We're going to go with another stone fence on the outside because I think it just looks nice. Let's go something like this. Out to here. That's going to go in there, so that's good. So then we go fence. I mean, we have a lot of stone. We have a lot of stone. I don't want to waste stone necessarily, but I think that would look kind of nice. And then this is going to come along here. Oh, that's going to look so picturesque. Farm gate. There we go. Okay, so now we can get back into our farm production here, which is going to look really good, I think. Like so. Give me one farm there. Another farm there. And does it conform to the... It does. Oh, that's great. So it leaks. It, like, presses up against the wall like that. I mean, does that mean we can get another one in? No, but I'll tell you what we can do, probably. Let's cancel this one. Yes, and then get a big old farm going here. Hang on. Oh, because I got the fieldstone walls going in there. Okay, okay, okay. Hang on. No, okay, that's fine. Let's just leave that then. We'll find something else for this little corner that's going to look real nice. Okay, now that we've done that, I kind of want to see some more, like, defenses going up here eventually. Oh, we should build a barracks, shouldn't we? Soldiers are trained and housed in the barracks, which also serves as a defensive structure. Soldiers are needed to deal with more heavily armored attacks like siege rams and stuff. Oh, and it's a great defensive structure. Look at this thing. Okay, where's the entrance arrow? Okay, right here. Yeah. I'm going to place that. For now, that's going to take a lot of stuff, so let's disenable construction. I think that's the term, disenable. And then what I want to get is one guard tower up here. And then over at this gate, yet another guard tower here. Like so. And you guessed it, guard tower over here. It's time to get ready. Oh man, we're heading into the winter. We're heading into the fall. We only have 4 months of food. Okay, okay. I think I need to be freaking out about that a lot more than I am. Food stocks are low. Yeah, okay. And 2 months are about to be spoiled. We have 575. Yeah, we have 88 people. That's why. We have a lot of people. And it feels like, okay, they're harvesting now. Estimated yield here. I don't know what that was. 260. So there's a decent yield potentially here. We've got some fish here. Maybe we need another meat smoker. How much raw meat do we have? 50 raw meat. The smoker just doesn't seem to be able to keep up with it or something. Yeah, maybe it's time for another meat smoker. Actually, we could put another meat smoker right here, since it's near all of the storage and stuff, and they'll just catch each other on fire. Although I will say, I haven't had a fire in a while. I say right before a fire, I'm sure. So let's get another smokehouse going, and let's actually prioritize that so we can process some more meat. And let's think about more hunters, I guess. So where are you off hunting? You're kind of off in this area. But if I move you... Like, what's over here? Okay, well, let's explore that. Because we could do another hunter's shack right here, which is like a fairly efficient placement, in my humble opinion. So let's go E. Sorry, whoops. Whoops, wrong button. I don't know what I just pressed. And let's explore that little range over there. Now, this hunter might have become... There's a hunter around here somewhere. Where's my hunter? No, it seems... Oh, well, maybe it's not as efficient. Hang on. Nope, I'm still getting lots of deer. Two, like, double lines. So, yeah, keep on hunting. Our forager, how are you doing? I think that's the best placement, so we'll keep you doing that. We have 6 months of food now heading into the winter. That's not ideal. Our food has definitely become an issue here, as we have sorted out a number of our other, you know, quote-unquote products. Typhoid, not overly worried about typhoid. Still not making it. Yeah, we're almost out of gold. So unfortunately, we're going to have to close the healer's house at some point here. It's the middle of a harsh winter. Food stocks are getting a lot lower. Probably because I mean, it's you know, it is a challenge to keep up with the growing population. But we now have this arborist. A villager has been cured. A new villager is born. We're out of money. I'm going to close this thing before it keeps costing me money. Where is it? Close. Thank you. Try to make some money, I guess. We're about to... Oh, actually, is there a trader? No, but probably on their way, as it is the start of the year, and we have made it through the worst part of the winter. However, I fear for our longevity if I don't sort out this food situation. So let's get some more... So what are these different kinds of... Oh, man. I like these pear trees. Let's get some more pear trees here. And let's do another row, I think, of, like, earlier apple trees, like so... There we are. I think that's all within its range, more or less. Okay, let's get those ones done and see what we can do. I just produced last year, too. I feel like these are not mature yet. That's probably why. Tree mature. Oh, 4%. Yeah, okay. Lifespan. Oh, wow. Okay, so they have a bit of a lifespan, then they get replanted, or hopefully chopped down. So, yeah, this is a long con, this one. This is a long plan over here, but eventually, one day, we will have it. Unfortunately, this farm, I totally overlooked this, but there's a clay deposit right here. So I actually am going to go ahead and cancel this one. It's 2,000 work hours anyway, so, I mean, whatever. We'll get that later. And I think we just need to mine out this clay, because I'm not sure what happens under that, although I'm sure it must help for the, you know, potability? What's the word I'm looking for? Okay, so we'll get a clay pit there instead of our other plan. The fertility, that's the word I was looking for. I can't talk. Now, it looks like he wants to buy some of my stone, the trader who has arrived, and that would help me buy some herbs, but again, I don't know how long these herbs are going to last for 4 gold, so if I do this, let's, like, transfer, how many do we have? Let's transfer 20 into here, and then let's sell him, you know, those 20 when they get here. and see if he sticks around long enough. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on this while we wait for that to get done. I'm not going to maintain that stock. Well, let's keep it in stock just in case. So we're ready to go. I definitely want to get my mines up this year, though, so that we can start selling some of these things like tools and such. But yeah, it's definitely, it's spicy. It's coming down to the wire here. My food stocks are holding steady, which I'd love to see the opposite of that. Not steady, but I would like my food stocks to be going up. And I think to do that, bringing in some iron so I can get barrel production going is going to be pretty important. Unfortunately, with the iron mine being all the way over here... Oh, good, the shelter's built. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Oh, and it's stocked. Cool. So let's get this bad. I keep saying bad. I'm trying not. I swear I'm trying not to. Now, did you guys flatten this? It looks like a flatten order is complete, so let's see if we can get another iron mine going. But once we get that, we can get barrels going. That's going to help with spoilage. Oh, they did. Okay, great. That's going to help a lot with spoilage, I think. You know what? Let's get a gold mine, too. Why not? Let's see what it looks like. Right here. Gold. There we go. So we're going to get 295 gold out of that and 133 ore. And over here is going to be our most active iron mine for a while, I think. 700 iron. That'll be nice. Okay. And then our work spot has room for 4 people. I don't know how many people the mines hold, so we'll wait to build that. But man, those laborers did a good job. Look at that thing. That's crazy. It's a balmy spring year. I guess this was what you'd call balmy. A light breeze. I don't know. Whatever. But the point is, I've got some compost ready to spread, so I'm going to do that, I think. Click on this. Okay, perfect. Add compost. Oh, can I not do more? Oh, it's like a card. You kind of play it on one field. Okay, I thought I was going to spread it out everywhere, but that's all right. We'll get this field. A nice fertility boost. The rockiness is basically 0. The weed levels are down. I feel like I'm maintaining it even with just one worker, so I don't need to be as stressed out about these farm fields. Now, I have a farm field ready to go over here, so let's get this guy going. With, I think it's time, wheat, baby. Let's start stocking some grains. Now, what does that do to the farm? Here, hang on. Yes, gotta move it. There. What does that do to the farm? You know what I mean? Weed suppression, 2 out of 10. Rocky resilience is nice. Heat tolerance, really good. Frost tolerance, really strong. Okay, that's great. So in the next year, we can be a little stronger with our wheat here. Now, it impacts fertility pretty bad, -5%. So we need to kind of give it a boost with some buckwheat, probably, I think. Where is that little buckwheat there? Nope. What was the one that does fertility boosting? +2. +2. Okay, so maybe this year we do some fertility work. I wish we could have them work the crops in the, you know what I mean? But I think what we'll do is we'll reorder this, because right now this farm is probably going to get planted. One hopes with that. So we're going to add a work section in there. Then I think that's a decent bumper here, so that's going to give me... Oh, wait, I picked the wrong... Oh, no, that's good. +2. And then the pea pods give me a +2, so that's 4. Maybe throw in some clover. Oh, that's what we need to do. What am I doing? Let's get some cloves going on. Clover here. Then in the 3rd year, we work the land, and then let's get some rye going on for a slightly different thing, let's take a look at that. -4 on fertility. Okay, there we go. So fertility goes up a little bit in that 2nd year, and then gets the land gets worked in the years we do some wheat. Now what we'll try to do is offset it so that my next farm is producing wheat, working, rye. So there's kind of always an offset. So we always have some grains coming in. That'll be this farm right here. I think that means we need to enable our windmill site and our bakery site. Might as well enable it. What is this saying it needs? Oh, heavy tools. Oh, crap. Oh, wait, did he leave yet? Hang on. He hasn't left. Good. Okay, let's sell him the... Wait a minute. Wait a second. Oh, that's iron. Okay, hang on. This one. Let's sell... Wait a minute. What's going on here? Oh, whoops. I clicked on the wrong thing because of how stupid I am. So 20. Bring that, please. Transfer items. 0. I'm sure some of you are yelling at the keyboard. Now, I don't want to sell... Yeah, I don't want to sell any food. We're not in the business of selling food. What else do they want to buy? Everything else is not able to be bought. And we have a little bit of gold. Let's buy some herbs. Not enough gold stocked here. Okay, transfer some of that gold. Give me some... Yeah, give me all 15 of that gold. Can we get heavy machinery in here? No. Okay, so that means what we need to do is make some heavy machinery. Okay, great. Good trades. Do those trades. It looks like there's 2 traders in here right now. All right, the armory makes armor. I think it's tier 3, isn't it? Produces... There we go. Here we are, the Blacksmith Forge. We have to get to a level 3 before we can produce heavy machinery. So maybe the way I jumped the gun on the grain. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep forging forward, but I'm just going to have that one field doing grain for now because it's not going to produce very much food. So we'll keep going on that. We'll keep getting everything ready for our eventual heavy machinery because maybe we'll get some heavy machinery that we can buy from our trader here. Oh, is there a new round of goods to trade? Let's take a look. Yeah, you'd have thought there'd be even more goods, like those shoes that I sold. Remember when I sold those shoes last time? I got 20, ready to go. I got 25 planks. Don't you guys want planks? I think maybe we should maybe, what we could do also is start getting some flax going. Because that would be a good thing to be selling. Anyway, folks, we press on. Heat stress has once again killed our crops. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong there. Definitely feel free to feed back, because this is turnips. Oh, no, don't touch them. This is turnips, which have not great heat tolerance, so that's probably the part of the problem. And then what do I have over here? Turnips as well. Yeah, so I think I need to put something else there in the summer, I guess, because I'm not even seeing any warning that it's like, it's hot temperatures, but it's not a heat wave. So when heat waves happen, I'll have no chance. Okay, now, we're being attacked here, but how close am I to the... Okay, if you attack that house, that's going to be a bummer. Sure enough, attacking the house. Okay, so I want you to come out of your house, give this little bear a quick stab, and then run. Ooh, got a good swipe in on you. Sorry about that, my dude. That's not ideal. I just don't want my houses to take too much damage, you know what I mean? Is it too much to ask? Okay, he's taken off and he's run that way, so that's fine. We'll have you guys go there. The bear will continue to get hit by the tower. Some more hardcore bear action. Come on. Take him down. Oh, he's going straight for the guard tower. Smart bear. Too bad it won't save him. Goodbye, bear. Welcome to Peltland. Alright, so these farms I've switched out. I've taken this guy out because the weed levels are low, rockiness is low. We don't need to work the fields that much, I don't think. And then fertility is going down, so I'm going to pass in some beans here towards the end of the year. The frost hopefully doesn't kill them. Villagers succumb to illness. Sorry about that, villager. But they are very heat tolerant, so I think in the next year, what I'm going to do is move them further, like closer into the summer. So they're done a little earlier. Crops lost to wildlife. Where? Oh, of course. Okay, where's the... Okay, we need to get this, like... Maybe this this fieldstone wall needs to become a priority, actually. But again, this is just flax, so unfortunately I just am not super worried about it at the moment and need to keep my eye on the ball with everything else that's going on. Only 5 months of food left. They can eat the flax. Ah, crap. Bean brown spot has stricken this field, and this field seems to be going okay. Hopefully we'll get some good beans out of you. Estimated yield is actually quite high, but here the estimated yield, I mean, who knows what we're going to get out of that, and hopefully it doesn't spread. This field will be fertilized with compost next year. Okay, that's good. Things are going well, but our food stocks continue to dwindle. Wish us luck. Oh, and the boars are back in the flax. Get out of here, boars. Okay, we need more hunters. Another foraging shack goes down out here on what will eventually, I believe, be the outskirts of our citadel. Maybe it'll be just inside, actually. We'll bring the wall up and around there, and then an exit for them to go and do some more foraging. And I've got another forester hut going up. Hopefully it is not too little too late. The other issue with the population reducing, though, would be then they'd be easier to feed. So, I mean, that's not bad. Oh, a nice jump to 7. So it looks like we brought in some of our bean yield. And are we bringing in... We are bringing in nothing off our turnips. We brought in 152 turnips. Hey, it's not nothing. I take it back. Over in the cold, distant hills... Oh, harvesting resources. Oh, no. I was just about to start doing some talking. And it was like, the game is trying desperately to help me because I'm doing so bad, apparently. Resources like logs or stone must be marked for harvest before laborers will collect them. Yeah, I know that. The harvest can be enabled by talk. I build site... build sites need resources, but none have been selected for harvest. Oh, I see. So, like, because my... Okay, well, wasn't that what these guys are up to? Aren't they automatically harvesting? So I don't really need to... Okay, can you go... I don't need this warning. I know that. Although, yeah, we don't have any stone being harvested, do we? Okay, fine. Let's fill up this here. We'll just harvest that. Where's more stone lying around? We'll harvest that. Now, okay, there we go. As I was saying, over here in the... oh, like, that's a nice... Oh, we'll harvest that resource. There you go. Over here in the distance, we have our iron mines up and running. A couple of iron... I was wondering where all my laborers went, right? And I was like, oh, 2 of them are up here. We can have a total of 6 mining all of this iron. I don't think we fully need it just yet, as there's still a lot of things going on that, you know, we're not able to do. I took this down to 1, so we just have a bit of gold coming in. I think that's gold ore. I don't think it's anything... We have to refine it, I assume. Gold ingots. Actually, wait, where is that? Is she stealing the gold? Oh, there it is, gold ore, yeah. So I don't know if it's being brought back or not. And I think... I don't know if a work site would actually help with that. I'm not really sure how the... let's take a look at the work site. Amenities and services. Resources. Because maybe the work site is a good way to bring things, like store things here. I think it's mainly just for chopping logs and stones. But it'd be nice if they would automatically, I don't know, go do all... I guess we could put a work site out here just in case they store things like gold ore there as well. Might be a good idea to have a work site out here. So placing a work site here is also probably going to require another shelter. I've got 4 people seeking shelter here, which is... this is a very cool concept here, this shelter idea. I don't think it counts... I think they still have homes back home, and so I don't know if this counts towards my population cap or not. And of course, you're not going to see me doing much about that population cap right now. I desperately want to maintain the ability to feed these people. So I'm going to build another one, though, just because once this work camp is done, maybe we'll have a little more activity out here in the future. Seeing that I have quite a lot of clay here, I think we should start thinking about, like, bricks or, like, what's next in terms of that. So I think the potter's building would probably be a good thing. Get some pottery going that we can sell. And then is there a brick maker? Or something like that? I'm sure there is, but maybe it's later. And then maybe I probably also need sand, don't I? So let's go ahead and get the potter's building going on here. And I think that's a good downtown structure. Like right here looks really nice. So we get that potter's building. Oh, crops lost to frost. Which ones? Oh, 200 crops. Okay, so this is a cold start. I'm going to move these forward like so. Yes, I'm going to move that forward to there. There, we'll try to replant those. The animals have come in droves, and they are absolutely destroying this. We used to have a lot of stone. I don't know where it all went, but we need to get this fence finished fast. All right, this time I've been watching the trades like a hawk because we did have... I'm going to sell off a bunch of the clay while we're building the pottery thing. I know, not ideal, but it would make way more money if we were selling pottery. We'll get on that eventually, but right now I want to get... I think this is going to be... Yeah, nice. Okay, 400 gold, so that would be really nice to have in my armory, so to speak. And then I think... I mean, oh, we could buy some cows, which would be nice. But they are very expensive. Good lord, they're expensive. Okay, so I think I'm not going to buy too much else. I think food-wise, things are starting to stabilize, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about getting a little bit of that gold into my coffers. It looks like I have... The trading post is actually quite rich now, which is good. But my question is, how much iron do I have? 1 iron ore. Excuse me, where'd all my iron go? I could have sworn I had more iron than that. Has it been used somewhere that I'm not aware of? This concerns me because I was hoping to build this guy. Oh, we do need to make iron ingots, though, don't we? Not iron ore. Okay, so let's take a look here at our resources. So that's our iron mine, apiary, soap shop, blah, 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 armory. Okay, where's my, like, foundry? Potter building, apiary. I think what it is we can't do that until we can get to... Produces bricks. Requires that, produces, there we go. So we have to get to tier 3 before we can unlock that. To get to tier 3, what do we need? We need 100 wood planks, blah, blah, blah. 25 homesteads built. And 125 population. Okay, so these need to be upgraded to homesteads, which are probably not going to happen until we can get 2 different food types and 1 herb. Again, I could buy the herbs, but I assume they go through them. If they don't get herbs on a regular basis, I'm going to lose them, I assume. Also, I'm losing 4... Oh, soldier training. Oh, I see. I have too many soldiers, I think. I don't think I can afford this many soldiers. How many of these do I have? So I've got another one there. So I do have a lot of soldiers running, don't I? This will be built soon. Took a lot of my stone to build all these towers. But yeah, I might have to, like, retire some of these soldiers. I don't think I can afford them until we get some more houses, which I can't feed. Oh, the delicate balance. Everywhere you look, every last one of my resources is being put to use, finishing off some of the structures, finishing off some of the building in the area. This episode has been a tough one, I will say. A couple of attacks here and there. Oh, let's finish this road. Come on, let me finish it. Let me finish it! Oh, why doesn't it let me finish the road if it's only one tile? What was I saying? I was trying to conclude things. Listen, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you found it to be some truly solid content. I have yet to locate herbs on my map. There we go. Got it. Haha. That looks nice. It looks a little weird. We need some decorations here to kind of sell this. Maybe a shrine or something. But I think it's looking pretty good. As you can see, we've got our baker done, which I've disabled until we have the heavy machinery required to get up bread making. But for the time being, we're kind of ready to go, ready to pounce when that sort of tech advancement happens. We are basically at a loss for herbs. That's kind of the main thing that we need. Once we get the pottery going, I feel like that's going to put us more in the money. Oh, we're kind of out of money. But my money's back up. Soldier training 10, taxes has gone up, services minus 12. Okay, good. So let's transfer some of this gold over to my town center, which is probably a more defensible position. Anyway, let's keep like 50 there. Confirm. Send that gold over. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, why did they use the money? As soon as they saw that I did that, they were like, oh, okay, well, we'll raise the guards' rates. But it does feel nice to have at least a guard or two here and there. So we've got one there, I believe. We have one here. And they have stocked... Okay, that person has a sword. This one does not. So we've kind of used up most of our weapons. I wonder if, like, once we eventually use all this up... Wait, what's... Oh, I thought that was herbs for a second. I was going to freak out. I wonder if this guy goes away once we're done using it. It looks nice and all, but it's just kind of visually it's in the way. Oh, my goodness. The conclusion will have to wait because we're about to get raided by 13 raiders. Okay, this one's going to be bad. I think we're likely going to lose this tower... Maybe some settlers in a second here. This is not going to be good. Okay, I need you guys to, like, book it. Yeah, get inside your house. Oh, no! Raiders are attacking. A building is attacked. Oh, he's managed to... One of them's taken off. Scared. Has run away. Oh, my goodness, the battle over here that's breaking out. Luana does not want to run for safety. I think her husband is, like, inside, by the way. Get out and finish him off. There we are. Punch him. Oh, never mind. You're not strong. Go, go, go. Never mind, run. That was my bad. Okay, where are the raiders? Oh, there we go. I just saw a raider fall. Another raider here is not going to engage with the tower, so that's going to limit his ability to live. He's taken one in the back. He's going to get near my central tower, and that's going to be a problem for him. Over here, we have Luana, absolute brave Luana. Building being attacked over here. Oh, yeah, they're going for the guardhouse, but they're not strong enough to do anything about it. I don't even know if anything's been robbed. He's not going to live. And we might be able to get this guy, too. There we go. One more. As he runs into the grass. Right at the back. One more, one more. Oh, you love to see it. Okay, great. All right, where else are we being attacked? Down here. Okay. Looks like that guy probably tried to make off with some stuff, but they're not going to survive. I think he maybe robbed something. What do we have here? Well, there's... Okay, on his way out, he's going to run into that tower, so I'm not too worried if he's taken some stuff. You know what? You can go finish him off. Oh, you've got a bow and arrow. Right in the back. Come on. Rana. Take your time. Make the shot. Make it a good shot. Make it count. Rana for the win. My village is still apparently under attack. Where are some more raiders in need of death? Says we're still under attack. Oh my goodness, the raids are exciting, are they not? I love watching those. Okay, this guy's out of arrows. Oops. Oh, I see. Somebody here is running away. They've run away. They made it away. It was probably the one that Luana attacked. Good lord, she was not to be messed with. All right, let's turn that off. Now, normally I get a little... I don't know, the raid seems to be over, but I would get a little breakdown of what I lost. I don't think I lost too much. Still looks like we've got lots of gold here. Oh, we're back in the money again. The village was raided. There we go. Okay, village is killed, 0. Buildings destroyed, 0. Items pillaged, none. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, this village is well defended. And it is, for now at least, heading into the winter, well fed. Now, I was trying to conclude this episode, so I will say, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found it to be some truly solid content. In the next episode, we'll do some pottery, and keep those comments coming. Where are herbs? What am I doing wrong about that? Because I would love to take this colony to the next level. But until such time, I will see you in the next episode of Farthest Frontier. Actually, no, wait, this is a better, I really like this view, actually. The village was raided again. Weird, get out of here. Okay, anyway, Farthest Frontier.